Hello friends, it's good to come your way again on today on Love Boulevard with Olaiwola Abiola. It's always a delight to come your way. Today I want to talk about something very critical, something very important as usual, and it's nothing but resentment in marriage. This is a particular thing in every relationship that does not encourage the relationship to get better and better if not resolved. Resentment is a very, very, very powerful thing. And why is it so? Fundamentally because love and romantic relationships makes us vulnerable to our partner, and there's every tendency to begin to take each other for granted. And if this continues for so long, it begins to build up resentment. It begins with unforgiveness, grudges, and the likes. And when unforgiveness and grudges are not resolved, it leads to resentment. So resentment makes you feel a great sense of indignation for having been treated unfairly. Today, before we go, I'd like to show you some signs of resentment. Number one is lack of attention. You begin to feel your partner is not listening to you. If this is beginning to happen in your relationship, you need to pay attention to it. Number two, fault finding. Resentment will cause you to find fault in everything that your partner is doing, and this will lead to many other issues if you don't deal with it on time. Number three, avoidance. You become passive aggressive. At times you become sarcastic and vengeful, and all these things deepens the issue in your relationship. And the next thing is withholding of intimacy and affection. One of the signs to let you know that resentment has already set into your relationship, when you see one of the parties consistently begins to withhold affection and intimacy. You need to pay attention to that. Another one is quarreling or fighting over the same issue. Same old, the same issue. And the implication of this is that as you fight and quarrel over the same issue, it leads to other non-issues. Then when you begin to deal with those ones, you forget to deal or to address or to resolve the main issue. So the same old syndrome of having to deal with the same, quarreling over the same issue over time. Another one I want to, the sign of resentment in marriage is what I call detachment. You become emotionally detached from your partner. And I also like to tell you this, that if all this is not dealt with on time and resolved, and come to the negotiation table or to what I call it now, conversation table, it leads to hopelessness. You begin to lose hope in your relationship and in your togetherness. And this is not a good thing that somebody like me, Mr. Love, want you to experience in your relationship. There are issues in relationship and marriage that both the guy and the woman may not be able to resolve them. They may need the influence of a third party. When I say third party, I'm talking about a counselor, a therapist. This is one of the things I do in helping couples to resolve issues that have gone far too long, that they cannot seem to come to a place of agreement. And at this point, I will recommend therapy for such situation. I'll be coming back in the subsequent episode to tell you causes of resentment and how to deal and to resolve it. Until then, I remain your relationship and marriage therapist. See you then. Bye for now.